That's not a rock bass. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. That's the one on this side. Fuck yeah. Oh, look at this beauty. Nice and thick. Perfect. What a start.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavier. I don't know, it's pulling quite a bit.
Oh, dude. 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 What is that? What even is that? What even is that?
Fucking stink, bro.
Stud. Dude.
It looks like the middle
That's
one.
gotta be at least like 25. That's at least 25.
It's him and it hit a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's my Wilbur.
What is 53 centimeters in inches? 20 inches. No. Oh,
Do you see that? Yeah. Even surface. Free stuff.
that's Sersky.
Rock that thing for a bit.
No.
That's another nice one. It'll be under there. Right.
Bud.
You're gonna.
Bud. That's not
Oh, that's my line. You're asking it. I was gonna say.
Oh, stop rapping.
You're going to net him.
Jeez. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Beat up. That one's probably going back.
Go back home. Limit of walleye. Bottom of the boat filled with crappie.
Okay, so we've got all our fish here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walleye and 1 decent sized crappie. We're gonna fillet them up. Some of them are gonna go in the freezer, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I cook my walleye. So behind these 2 fins here, right behind the gill plate, just gonna go straight down to the backbone here. Now we're gonna run along to the top of his back. Once you get to here, past the butthole, you can just poke straight through, glide that across the spine, and that's maximum meat. And now you're just going to continue gliding down this cut that you made until you feel the ribs, which you can hear it. That's the ribs right there. Now you're going to start angling towards the skin, and you're just going to follow the ribs. And that's going to lead all the way to the skin. You'll see shiny from the skin right there. Now you can go back down the ribs, and you're still feeling for them and just gliding on top of them. You do not want to cut through the ribs. Still just gliding, 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 and now we can just go across and cut that fillet right off. That's ready to be skinned and thrown in the fryer. Straight down. Across the back. Once you get past the butt, you just go straight in and across and glide down the spine. And again, just follow this cut that you made until you feel the ribs or hear them, and go towards the skin, follow the ribs, until you hit the skin. Expose all the skin there. And now go back down the other side of these ribs. Again, you'll feel them. Now I have to start angling down towards the fish. They're kind of like Y bones, but they're not. They're not Y bones. Again, just gliding down the ribs. Now, you're going to pinch behind the tail. You're going to glide across the skin. I'm just going to cut into the skin and glide across it. You barely have to move your knife back and forth. You could just slide it. You wash that off, cut it into chunks, leave it whole, do whatever you want to do. Again, I'm pinching right here by the tail, putting my knife in against the skin, and just gliding across the skin. And that's boneless, ready to go. Okay, so we have our fish. It's all cleaned. I like to dry them off a little bit. We have some flour, and then you can do any seasonings of your choice, whatever you want to put in there. Even if you wanted to use a pre-made batter or whatnot, pre-made coating mix, and then add beer to it to make it beer batter. But we're just going to throw some flour in there. Not too much. We'll add some of our buttery garlic and herb seasoning. A healthy amount. I like my stuff seasoned. And we're gonna add a good amount of paprika. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. That's horrible. That is so much paprika. Dude, when I was putting this lid back on after refilling it earlier too, I knew something like that was gonna happen too. I'm just gonna scoop out some of the stuff as much as I can until it looks like a bit of a healthier amount than that. Okay, I think that should be good. And then you're just gonna mix your dry ingredients up. We're obviously using Coors Light because cold as the Rockies. We'll grab a fork. Then we're just gonna mix this up. I can already tell that's gonna be way too dry. Some more beer. You're gonna want it to be fairly runny. If it's too thick, the batter won't cook enough on the inside. It won't be as crispy. And that's still pretty thick. But it's almost there, so I'm not gonna add that much. That's pretty good. Doesn't stick to the fork too much. I might add just a tiny bit more. Yeah, That's a really good consistency. It's perfect. Alright, the oil is nice and hot. We are going to start transferring our fish to the oil. I'm going to start off with the bigger ones, which I probably should have chunked these ones up actually. Let's see what else real quick. Okay, again, we're going to start with the bigger ones. They take a bit longer to cook. We're just going to soak that in our batter. Let it drip a second. You don't want too thick of a coating, again. Now we're just going to dunk it in the oil. Got another piece in there. And then obviously you're just waiting for them to go golden brown and take them out of the oil. Let them dry. Don't let them sit too long in their own oil. They'll get soggy. That's your end result.
Maybe this room today.
Mm-mm-mm.